Hello, hello, good morning. Chelsea here, your intuitive business mentor. I've got some drinks. I've got my hydration drink. I've got my minerals drink. I've got my little treaty treat drink. If you are an ADHD girly, you know sometimes on Friday, you just got to get what you need to get you through the day. But I am not hopping on here to talk about drinks. I am hopping on here to talk about Pensight. So, why do I care so much about helping you choose softwares? Honestly, it's because I know that there are so many coaches and healers who have beautiful ideas of containers, of packages, of programs, of memberships, and they come to me saying, I've had this idea for X amount of days, weeks, months, sometimes years. And they say, what's holding me back is I can't figure out where this would live. Like, what would this link be? How would people join? How would I be communicating with people between sessions? And the logistics can be very crippling. And that can put most sensitive souls, so no judgment if this is you, into a bit of a analysis paralysis. And then starting to feel like, well, this is just too overwhelming, so I can't do it. And maybe next year, maybe next month, maybe next whatever. Or maybe you are running a program and just feeling nervous about sharing it because even though you know the transformation, maybe it doesn't feel as professional, as like next level as you would like it to be, because you want people to feel like it's simple to book with you and to get reminders. You don't have to like text them reminders, or they don't have to text you saying they have to reschedule, like allowing things to be in their hands. And what I know is that if you don't feel excited about how you're going to be welcoming people in and supporting them, it's very challenging to actually get out and talk about it and market it. So I came across a software called Pensight a little over a year ago. And I came across it because I was in a container at the time with a social media coach, and she was hammering home Stand Store. Stand Store, Stand Store, Stand Store. Everybody loves it, especially if you're over on the other app that rhymes with ick clock. Then everybody's really pushing Stand Store. And so I started to sign up for it, and I started to look at the features and the limitations. And if you're not familiar with Stand Store, it's basically a software that you can put all of your links. But it's not just like aggregating links. You can have people opt in. You can sell courses. You can sell the ability for people to book sessions with you. But there kept being certain limitations that I was like, but I have a website. So why am I going to be paying $29 a month? Like, what benefit am I really getting? And, everybody was just talking about, oh, it's going to boost your conversion. It's going to boost your conversion. And maybe, but I'm always the one that's like, okay, maybe, but let me do a little bit of research and see what else is out there. And so at the time, I got a free trial of Stand Store. I revisited some of the other link in bio softwares like Linktree or Snipfeed. And then I started kind of going down a rabbit hole on YouTube and found a video by a woman named Cheryl Rita that was comparing Stand Store, Snipfeed, Linktree, and Pensight. I had never heard of Pensight, and you know me, if something is new and out there, I'm like, I'm a little curious about this. Let's check it out. And so Pensight is a competitor of, let's say, Stand Store, Linktree, Snipfeed, all these other link in bio softwares. But what I saw for my clients anyway, for coaches, healers, was a potential to replace other softwares that maybe you don't want to pay for and to streamline so that things could be in one place. And I would find that people who come to me are in one of two categories. Either you already have a website and then you're just trying to like figure out how to make it easiest to get traffic from social media and your emails to that website, in which case maybe we're talking like funnels, email marketing, that kind of thing. In which case a Pensight can still be helpful because it can then serve as that like one little landing page where all your offers are. It's super easy to turn on and off offers. You can update things really easily and then have that same link. So I want you to think this through. If you're posting on Facebook, maybe you're posting on Instagram, maybe you're posting on Pinterest, maybe you're posting on maybe you're doing some YouTube shorts. Maybe you have a blog. Maybe you have, wherever. Maybe you're speaking at engagements and you want people to have a really simple link to be able to click or scan a QR code to. If you have one constant link that you're sharing that you can easily update, then you don't have to be like, oh, I'm launching a new thing. I have to go update Facebook and I have to go update Instagram and I have to go update this and I have to go. You go update one place where all of the other platforms are already pointing. So that's the benefit of the like landing page feature of Pensight. But why I got intrigued about Pensight specifically for my clients is that A, you can do most of what you need in Pensight in the free tier. Not a free trial, a completely free tier. 1 second, my bonus screen is blinking at me and distracting me. So you can do most of what you need in a free tier. So you can get some basic insights of who's clicking on what. You can be able to sell or give away free booking. So booking is a whole other animal. So when you're looking at having kind of the landing page professional aesthetic and the ability for people to sync into your calendar and buy a paid session or book for a free session, that was intriguing to me. Because most of my clients are paying for Acuity or Calendly. And if this could replace that and also be synced in, that was intriguing to me. The fact that they could do free sessions or paid sessions. And something that's really cool in Pensight is you can create session types and make them private. Some are public, meaning maybe there's some session types that you only offer to existing clients. You can make it private. You have the link and you can send it to people. But it allows everything to be going through the same place. Now, the second thing that I thought was intriguing, because many of my clients get frustrated that they're like, I don't want to pay for Zoom if I don't have to. And what's really cool is that when you book sessions through Pensight, you can run the calls through Pensight built-in video. And not only does it run the call through the video, and it's really good quality, it also automatically records it and creates a chat thread, kind of like a little client portal, where you can see all of the bookings, you and your client can see all of the bookings, the past replays, the questions. They can message you between sessions. And what I really like about this is if you are a coach or a healer and you're holding space for someone, they want to know the parameters of where they should be reaching out to you. I get this all the time too. People will be like, maybe a paying client will message me on Instagram and be like, I don't want to bother you here. Where do you want me to message you? And I'm like, oh, remember I use Telegram for one-on-one clients? Oh yeah, I'll go message you there. And so what's cool is that it creates this chat thread. So if someone needs to reschedule, if they have a question about integration between sessions, it's all in one simple place. It's a pretty easy interface for people to get used to. Additionally, what's really cool is you can sell courses, you can sell memberships. As you get into memberships or into group programs with a payment plan is where you would need to start looking at the paid features, the pro features of Pensight. If you end up doing that, it's $29 a month, which is what you would have been paying for Stand Store anyway, but you probably could have used it for free for most of the time. And then if you do go through and desire pro, if you've gone through my referral link, you actually get 40% off your first couple months, which is really nice. You can test it out, make sure at a discount that it is going to be worth your time and money to have those additional features. So as you get into those more subscription recurring payments is where they need to start charging. Some other really cool things they don't pass on. There's no additional payment processing fees. Everybody is going to charge you 3%, right? Stripe, PayPal, whoever you're processing through. Pensight integrates with Stripe. And so they just pass on the fees. It's just the 3%. They're not taking additional fees on top of that, even if you're just doing the free plan, which I think is crazy. It's so valuable. There's also the ability to do like group workshops. If you're someone who's doing like online breathwork facilitation or herbalism classes, and you want to be able to have people just go book and be able to know how to log in and maybe even have a little chat feature, it can happen right all within it. Now, this is not me like pitching you that you have to switch to Pensight. If you have other softwares in your stack right now that you actually really love and it's working, great. I don't want you to spend time switching. That's going to be like slowing down your momentum. However, if you have a website and you're looking for that like simple way to be tracking conversion, turning on and off offers, I love it for you. And if you do not have a website and you want to start putting out more than one type of offer. Like I'm just envisioning in a nice Pensight store, if you have it all customized, we help you do this. So we do have an offer right now. It's open through Monday, the 29th, if you're watching this live. If you're seeing it in the future, DM me if we still have spots to be able to do something like this. I'm happy to fill you in. But this particular special includes some time with me. And so we are calling it the Pensight Effortless Essentials Setup. And what we would be doing is setting up and customizing your Pensight store from top to bottom, customizing it, nice headshot, nice, putting in your photo, putting in a banner image, getting all of your social media links, everything linked up so it looks like super on point and branded for you. And then I'm going to help counsel you in 48 hours of pocket coaching, which is you and me talking in Telegram, getting super clear on what it is that you want to be featuring in your store. So for example, you might want to have something free. Maybe you have a free guided meditation, a replay of a past class that you've done, a free upcoming group session that's like your community giveaway, something free at the top so that someone who's just new to your world can get a taste of the beauty and the medicine that you bring to the world. Then having something that's like a low ticket. Do you have a course, a membership, something that's like a little bit more passive or scalable so that, hey, if one of your videos goes viral and people know where to go and that filled, would you be psyched, right? Put that in there. Then maybe the ability to book a clarity call with you. If you do a free or a paid, like discovery call, clarity call kind of thing to see if you're a good fit, you can put that. You can put an application to work with you in case you need to collect information from people before you know if they're a good fit or if it's worth time getting on to talk to them. If you are on TikTok or if you're on YouTube and you want to feature some media, maybe you have a TED Talk, maybe you've spoken on someone's podcast, we can feature that for credibility. So we can talk through, and in this particular package, we're offering creating up to 5 of your links customized to you. They call them products in Pensight language. And we would be setting up at least 5, up to 5. Maybe you don't need all 5 yet, but we would be teaching you how to do it on your own and edit it in the future. Now, also in this package that's going to be wrapping up on Monday, there's limited spots, is we also will be, let me think through, February 21st, I'll be doing a Q&A call for everybody who comes into this package between the 24th and 29th of this month, because you're going to then have some time under your belt. Maybe we've gotten you set up in the first week of February or the second week of February. You've been testing it out. You've logged in. You're editing. You're going to have some questions. So you can hop onto a Q&A call directly with me, and we'll make sure you feel empowered on how to edit things, how to move beyond what we initially set up so that it can become your own. I have several clients who we've set up Pensight stores for in the past couple months. I'll give you a couple examples. One is a TED Talk speaker. She's an amazing parent coach and Gen Z teen coach, like life coach for teens. And she was at a in-person workshop last night. She was speaking to a school. I think there was about 100 people signed up for it. So in person, on one of her slides, we put a QR code so that people could scan it and go to her Pensight store, because she has all the things they could do with her directly on the Pensight store. They could sign up for her next paid workshop. They could sign up for her membership. They could sign up for coaching. They could book a clarity call. They could buy her book. They could watch her TED Talk. So those are the types of, whether you're driving traffic in person or if you're driving traffic from online methods, like you are creating content consistently on a platform. In your content, you should be having a call to action. And sometimes that call to action is go see the details or apply to work with me or download my free guide. And depending on the platform, there's probably a little bit of a culture of like how you guide people to that. But having the link right in your platform, right in your bio is going to allow for people like on Instagram, the culture I would say here on Instagram is if you see a video, you like it, you go check out the profile. If you vibe with it, you follow it. If you are curious about the call to action they brought up in the piece of content that caught your eye, you then go click on their link and you check out what they're doing and you see what you could do free. And maybe you're new to them, so you take a free step, you sign up for something. Maybe you're like been in their space a longer and you want to actually take a step and you book a call or you do something paid. That's how you're going to grow your business. So Pensight can be the bridge between the effort you're putting in to grow your social media platform and the offers that you have over here, paid and free offers that you want people to be saying yes to take a step into your world. So if this has been on your mind, if you have questions, yes, I do have a free Pensight setup guide. And you can go through that. If you're more of a DIY girly, or totally, you can walk through it. There's links, there's affiliate links, there's discounts, there's templates to like how to size things properly. Go through it if that's your vibe. The second thing is I do have a discount link. So in my Pensight, you can actually go click on that and get a set up your free trial, your free tier, so that if you need to upgrade down the road to pro, you'll get my discount for the first 2 months. Hit it up. And if you know this is something that would streamline your business, you would like to have something like this in place, you would like to have some coaching as you set it up to make sure, as actually someone else sets it up for you, so that it's off your plate, it's off your to-do list, and in like a week, you're going to be able to just boom, have it set up. It's going to be branded. It's going to be something you understand how to use. It's going to be simple. It's going to be optimized. Like if that sounds good to you, then you're going to want to check out my link in bio, or you can comment Effortless below this video, because this offer is called the Pensight Effortless Essentials Setup. Now, just so you know, if you go check it out, there are 2 options. One option is just everything I just said, the Pensight store setup, the 48 hours of pocket coaching, and the Q&A call on the 21st. If you, maybe you know, like, and trust me, you want to step more into my world, get a little bit more strategy, a bigger picture for your business, there is also an option to do Pensight Plus package, and that would include a 45-minute strategy call, you and me, and instead of 48 hours of pocket coaching, 2 full weeks. So definitely check it out. The offer is going to be pulled down on the end of the 29th. We do always do Pensight setups, but this is a really great deal, throwing my one-on-one coaching in and that Q&A call in at no additional cost, basically. So I encourage you to check it out. I hope that you if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. My DMs are always open. It is a pitch-free zone. I'm probably the least salesy person in the online marketing space. I'm happy to help have your best interest in mind if you need to get a couple questions answered and decide if this is for you. I hope some of you take us up on it so that we can fill these spots and get some more really streamlined processes in place for coaches and healers who are ready to expand and bring your offers out to the world. If you're new here, make sure to follow Intuitive Business Mentor, and hopefully we'll see you soon.